So today we're going to be removing a panel. The lock is not opening the door, so something's going on inside the door internally. I'm sorry. So this is a 2008 328i 3 Series BMW. The car is in immaculate shape for the year. We're going to be removing that panel there, and let's get started. So first we're going to be taking off this wood grain panel right here. You can just either use a panel remover, or you can actually just take it off with a screwdriver, and this should reveal the screws underneath. I like working my way from one end to the other until you can kind of prop it open just like that. Make sure you save these little plastic buds if they come off onto the panel, as you can see right there, or they usually stay on in here intact. But I'm going to see if I can remove this one and just pop that one right back in, just like that. And then this one, the handle itself, it's got an outer layer on it that should just pop right off. Let's see if we can take it off from the bottom up. Let's see. Okay, just like that, clip right on. And these are going to have these star screws. You see it there? Let's see if we can focus it a little bit better. You see it right there. There's one there, and there's another one right there, and then there's another one right here on this end. So I don't know if my screw gun will fit down there to get that, so we might have to go with the screwdriver. So let me go grab one real quick. Okay, so I got my extension, that little star screwdriver. So we'll start taking off the top there. Don't lose the screws. And they're pretty much the same size, as you can see. See. So you have 3 screws that are off now. Make sure there's nothing else on there. Okay, so we got those panels taken off, the little hidden panels where your screws were hidden. We used a T20 bit, which is that right there. Looks like a little star. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to disconnect. We're going to take off this bottom seat so we can expose that door a little bit more and be able to take off that door panel. So the way we do that is on each end of this bench seat. There's going to be a little lever down here at the bottom on each side, on this side and then on the driver's side. So let's get to work on that. See, did you hear it clip there? All I did was pull it up so it'll release it, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the bottom. So let me get to the other side. There you go. And then up here, your seat belts have to be fed through right here through the little holes. So as you can see, this is exposed. So let me go ahead and see if I can feed those through real quick, okay? So we fed those through. I'm going to take the seat off. You can see right here, the seat was actually clipped onto that side and then to that side. So with just force of pulling it up, it released the bottom seat from where it was at. So let's get back to working on this panel over here and see if we can remove it without having to remove the upper part of that seat. So I'll set my camera down real quick. So usually what I do is I just yank on it, which is pretty safe, just like that. So as you can see, this is all loose right now. But remember, we got to disconnect the door handle, which is right there, the door handle, and then we have the window switch. So let me start with this first. So once you get this tab off, you have a bottom one right here, right there, and then this actually comes up just like that, okay? And then you pull it away just like that. Okay, so there's that one. And then we have the just kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can reposition this door panel. So this is your window switch plug, and that one went underneath in that square box. That actually was to the switch right here, see? That's your switch. So that actually disconnects the whole door panel from there. Now we can fully expose what we need to get to, and see how we can open this door. It doesn't look like that's working at all to open the door. So let's see what we can do there, figure that out. Okay, my fellow YouTubers, so this is the trick of opening this door, because they have these safety features on here even for kids not to open the door. If you look inside here, see how this actually moves up and down? Here, let me get my finger out of the way. See how that mechanism moves up and down? But you notice right behind it there's a black one too. Watch, I'm gonna barely move that and it's not moving. It's this black piece back here. Let me point it out with my screwdriver. That one right there is the part you need to move. So we're gonna just barely stab it. We're gonna barely stab it, and then we're gonna move it forward. Let's see if I can do this here. It's hard to do it with just one hand. Well, the thing you got to do is stab that good there and then move it forward, and at the same time you got to open the door, which is, this is your door handle. So I'll do it from a distance because I'm gonna have to set my camera down, and then you'll see the door open. So I'm gonna stab that forward, just like that. There it is. You see that? And the door is open. Now we gotta take that actuator off and replace it. So that's my next move. So our next step is to remove this whole actuator system and replace it. So let's go ahead and start working on that. So we're gonna remove this first, which is your actual lock bar there. That goes up, straight up. Save that on the side because you'll need it later. And then we're gonna remove this. This is your a door handle cable, and it just goes right on that hook right there, see? So it just removes, it's just got a little loop in it. It goes right there. And then we're going to use a T30 bit to remove that screw right there, but we're going to just loosen it for now. Just like that. Then we have two on the side, which we'll take completely off. Just don't lose the screws. Okay. And we're going to take off most of the panel so we can get to the actuator itself to pull it out through here, through the bigger hole on the door panel. So what we're doing now is just using a little razor blade just to kind of loosen up all the glue, and we're going to disconnect this cable here also. Should be able to just pinch it with our fingers. That came right off right there, see it? It's got two tabs on each side, and it actually hooks up right there. Okay, so that leaves that there. Sorry about the camera movement. So we'll continue taking off the just loosening up the glue. You can use a razor blade just to, and you don't have to take the whole thing off. I mean, all you got to do is take enough off to where you can get this actuator off. Some people like to take the whole panel off, but I don't. I think that's probably good enough there. So now what we have to do is disconnect that door handle and there. I'll show you that right now. So we're going inside the door panel, and as you can see, that right there is your door lock, and you just got to pull it forward away from it. Just a little pressure on there. So what else is holding it on? There it is. There it is. So that should have taken it off. So that's off, and I think we need to take that back one off too. There we go. So there's two little, see where it's round right there and round up there? That this is actually to your door. So now we can disconnect this last bolt that's there. Save that screw. So we took off 3 screws, and then now this whole assembly should just come right off. Feel something's holding on to it. Alright, boys and girls, that was a little, there was some ties on there, some kind of wire tie thing here. So anyways, there's the assembly there. Okay, so here's the old part that's broken, and we got the new part here. Take it out of the package here. And we pretty much already compared. There's just a little bit difference on it, but it seems like all the mounts and everything are pretty much the same. So we're going to try it out. So pretty much everything that we took off is going to be now put in reverse. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this all on hyper speed to do the mounting. And I think that's probably going to be it, other than putting the rest of everything on. Okay, so here we go. So there's the door panel on. We put everything back reverse the way we took it off, and we're going to work on that back seat now and just slap that back in, and that'll be it. Everything seems to be working fine. The door is opening. It opens in from the inside too, which will go around, and we'll just do a quick observation. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this back on the back seat, which is just pretty much the way we took it off. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we'll check you out next time.